See what?
I'm good.
What up? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, world. Welcome to another edition of Late in the Cut Radio. This is our anniversary show. This is the 1 year anniversary to the show, so we out here popping. You know what I mean? We doing it. What's up, Chris? You back in the building, man?
Back in the building, I guess.
You want to talk up?
Yeah, back in the building.
How was your New Year's, man? Happy New Year's.
My New Year was it was uneventful. I was in Harlem for a little while with Darylyn.
You took it to Harlem.
Yeah, got drunk a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
What New Year's is?
Well, we couldn't get into a lot of bars because by the time we got out, everything was like closed down. And it wasn't like letting nobody in for some reason. So
I never been to Harlem on New Year's. That must be a different kind of situation. Like, you was just close to the Bronx, man. Why don't you go there?
And you know I went to the Bronx.
So tonight on the anniversary show, we have the world famous Canvas Design Crew. Am I saying it right?
Yeah, I mean, we'll take that. It's on the world famous.
The world
famous. We are on the way. It's true though.
The world famous. So
national. So
tell us your names, guys. Tell us names.
Yeah, well, big shout out. I'm Aaron Alexander.
Over Tyler Jordan.
Yeah, canvasraw.com.
Canvasraw.com. Canvas Design Shop on Instagram. 145 Front Street for the Canvas Gallery. Shout out to the Spot NYC. Shout out to B-Box Radio for having us.
Oh, thank you.
It's a
Laying in the cut.
Thank you. So, what parts do you guys play in Canvas?
Oh, actually, to be quite honest, my partner right here, Tyler Jordan, is actually one of the creators of Canvas. He actually started an amazing art and apparel brand.
Yeah, Canvas is an acronym for creating a new view around society.
Oh, wow.
And it's an art and apparel brand, brings something new and fresh to the arts and fashion culture alike. I wanted to create something where not only, create a platform that wasn't just like based into one medium when it comes to creativity.
Yeah.
So I wanted to like really just try to like have it as like, you know, as not only a launchpad space for myself and for other people that came up with me, but for other creatives as well.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So you guys kind of share the space and do some of the creativity there.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
So we right now Canvas Design with the art gallery and also our new addition. We have a launchpad space that we labeled Artbasel.
Okay.
I like that, man.
Yeah, giving real creative opportunities to young artists and entrepreneurs alike that are looking for a creative space to either have a pop-up or a workspace to create at. You know, it's sometimes hard for individuals to gain an affordable workspace, but also it's rare for individual artists and independent artists coming up to be able to collaborate with strong brands and also other entrepreneurs that have already reached a certain level that they're striving for.
Right.
We're a team of a collective of creative minds that have come together to produce not just art and fashion, but just to express each other's creativity, right? And not to be boxed in by any, restrictions of other galleries or your 9 to 5, you know, or from an employer. Like, we've created something that we're able to escape the employee mindset and really express our true entrepreneur nature.
Yeah,
you know?
Facts.
I own a beverage company called Brooklyn Blue. Now we've joined and merged companies, and now we help each other to reach our goals. And along that way, we now help others to do the same.
So what got you guys in the mindset as far as, you know, let's come together as opposed to working separately?
I mean, it's a lot easier to work together towards reaching something, especially something as hard or subjective as success.
Right.
You know, on an individual scale. So, I mean, with hard work, determination, and focus, you could achieve anything. But it's a lot easier when you share those virtues with
other people.
You know what I mean? People of the same mindset, straight up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and that's something that I feel like is so taboo or so like kind of like looked down upon. And I feel like the reason for that is because there's so many other people that are in that realm of success that they don't want to share that.
Right.
They don't want it to, oh, no, we can't have 10 millionaires, there's already 3. Like, we can't have any more new billionaires or something like that. We can't have anybody trying to break this like archaic mold of how to come up, you know what I mean?
Right.
And that's one of the things that I really like admire about my squad is like we're able to break these barriers independently without having to like sign any contracts, without having to do any backroom handshakes, nothing like that. No homo. I don't know how to you know what I mean? But yeah, and it's very more rewarding. Yes, it's a little bit more difficult.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, like when you look at after we smash an event or we just get complimented on all these like brands and all these like avenues that we're able to like facilitate independently, like, you know, oh, who got you in the room? We did.
Right. That's good because you learn more. I feel like you learn more that way anyway.
Yeah.
Like the ins and outs.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like experience is its own reward.
Yeah.
But not a lot of people really like play into that because it's not as glamorous. The road is very hard. Of course, you know, it ain't no Instagram like talking to no money phone type of shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's a fact though, right?
It's hard. It's very difficult. But you know, at the same time, as I said, it's more rewarding and it's a little bit like more fulfilling. You know what I'm saying? Like when I see like me make moves and I'm in a room where I never thought I'd be in, but I'm not in that room by myself.
Right.
It's sponsored by Brooklyn Blue. I got, you know what I'm saying? Like I got my other designers from the spot, you know what I mean? Like in there, I got like models for people that I just came with, you know what I'm saying? That I'm putting on, you know, and it's better that way. You know?
So you said something about you guys are doing it on your own, right? So do you feel that it's easier in these times where you have, you know, like you know how hip hop artists have their own avenues where they can put on their own mixtape and put out their own music without having to sign to major labels? Is it sort of the same way with you guys now, the way you guys did it, but in like a I want to say like an art type of situation? You know what I'm saying? Like,
sure.
because you guys, like you say, you're not signed to anybody or you don't have to work for anybody. You could put it out yourself. So it wasn't. I know you say it wasn't easy, but is the process easier now based on what you probably learned from other people that have been doing it for a while?
Well, this is the thing where we say we do it on our own. It's that being an independent company, right? But we strongly believe in strength and unity, right?
Correct.
So a lot of the success and a lot of the things that we've been experiencing come through great collaborative efforts, right? But those collaborative efforts come from within, right? From having a strong team, all of which have like minds and similar goals, and then finding artists and other individuals that are in the same path, and they may not be a part of our company or our team, but we collaborate. And even like this right now, where, you know, we were introduced to you, right? And now it's like, hey, you have this platform, we have this platform. So, but when we say we do it on our own, it's because it's ours, right? It's not that, oh, you know, we did it by myself, we ain't got no help, but it's this and that, right? We help each other.
You mean ownership when you say on your own?
On our own means, hey, we have full creative control of all of our movements and everything now.
Do you think you know, the way you guys do you think people appreciate the process? Because I know it's not an overnight thing.
Right.
I mean, yeah, I would say they do. Well, there are a lot of people. You'll like for a lot of anybody that's coming up doing it like on your own. You'll always run into a lot of people that will want the success, but they don't believe in anything that's not real.
Right.
You know what I mean? They don't believe in anything that
Totally
They very much like can't touch. Like the temperature in here is clearly plantation.
This is hot in here.
But you know what? Not for nothing, though.
But that's valid though. Like people don't believe anything that they can't see or touch. That
Right.
they don't see the quick results of it. They're like, nah, they ain't doing nothing. They ain't slacking.
You know, like and that's cool though. You know, but that doesn't mean that it's still not attainable. You see, like it's so much easier. Like if you ever hear about when people start off, especially like let's say in hip hop, you know what I'm saying, got the group.
Yeah.
You know, like you never heard of.
Right.
Because it was like 7, 8 of them. But then you hear about that one dude that stayed, like still doing it. Like, oh yeah, you know, where like, where'd you come out of? I came out of trap family. It was like 10 of us, but you know, I got fizzled out, and you understand, like because there's a lot of people, like you know, because and I'd say a big part of it is the financial aspect of it.
Sure.
You know, to have anything going, you very much need money.
That's right.
And to go back to what you were saying before, if it's easier now, then the know-how would have been like in before. I'd say only off the fact that a lot of the things that we're doing in the avenues that we're going that we're going through are accepted. You see, back then, if I'm going to start my own clothing line on my own, like you know, art gallery, you know, you'd have to literally go through like that whole gatekeeping process.
Yeah.
Like you have this one person or that one group or that one person that has to like, oh yeah, and you get accepted in, boom.
Right.
Now, you know, it's like people are into the whole independent. They're into the whole idea of, oh, that's not mainstream. That's not.
I think they like that now because they seen like examples of how that can lead to success. So
yeah.
now that they see it, they're like, all right, I could dig it.
You know, and it's just like it's very much like the underdog paradox.
Yeah.
Straight up, like you can have something hot, and it's hot, but no one will know it's hot because that one person's not gonna let you into the mainstream. So you'll do it on your own, and it'll take maybe a year or two longer, but it's always gonna be dope. So by the time that hits it, now it's like, oh shit, this is a value.
Right.
Like you know, and that's happened time and time again. As something that, you know what I mean, it can't be ignored, but it also basically opened up the floodgates for anybody to see it and want to do it, you know?
So we got a new member that came in.
Yes.
Please
what up,
announce
Sam?
yourself, my brother, please.
Introduce our partner.
How you doing, guys? This is Sam.
Sam,
Nice right now.
Damn, Sam is like, he got no last
Sam
name.
is actually the co-owner and founder of Canvas Design Shop, along with Tyler Jordan. They've been best friends and partners for a long time. You know, I've known these gentlemen. I've known Tyler about 10 years, maybe more. Sam and I, we've grown really close over the past couple of years. One of the most talented individuals I've met in a long time.
Blessings! Oh my God!
You gotta take him, bro. You gotta take him, bro.
Now, the thing is, Sam,
Take the blessing,
not only is this man an amazing photographer, but his editing skills and the work that he's done all around the world. You mentioned us being world renowned and world known. It's because Sam travels and he has. You know what, Sam? Just like speak a little bit about.
You know what?
happening,
Honestly,
man.
like
He's actually jumping off in February. He's gonna be. Sam, we're getting ready to showcase some of Sam's work. So I think,
Sam, don't be humble, B.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what the question is. That's the thing.
Who are you?
Who am I?
And where did you come from?
That is a question.
I mean,
that's
It's hard to talk about yourself, right?
A little bit. I mean, I'm not Kanye. I don't have the third person. You know? I can't be like Steve Jobs.
Right,
I can't because
Kanye, love Kanye.
I don't have that money yet.
So my question is, what is your contribution to, and what makes you an asset to this company?
Well, I mean, it's motivation. I think you probably mentioned that already. The things that Ty does gives me some type of like rivalry. Okay. You know, but it's not hate. It's like, okay, it's like Ken and Ryu, you know, like, okay, like you do this, I'm gonna do that, and then he does this, and then I do that, and so he's been keeping this thing going and moving. He is the heart of it, and so as a result, I just strive to attain to the same level, you know. So he brings one thing to the table, I try to bring another. You know? Yeah, and that's the, I guess, the case with Aaron here. He's just he's just an amazing dude, honestly. Like, I trust him. I trust him.
Give you a big shout.
Honestly, like I trust this guy right here. Like, you know,
I got it.
Like, I have. It's just his method of thought is just completely different from most people. I know it's unconventional and in a positive light. He has a very global perspective. Not global perspective, I would say more of he sees the big picture.
Gotcha.
And like he always makes moves that direction. You know, it's not, he doesn't let little things bother him. He's like, well, if this, it takes 1, 2, and 3, we can do that because 4 is what's important. You know, and that's what we always see. And so
the end
result
is always.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, what's important, you know, I remain outcome focused. We create an outcome and we have similar goals, right? So I'm always outcome focused. The process in which we get to that outcome, to me, at times, is very irrelevant. As long as it's legal, moral, ethical, like we're not going out there and, you know, can we curse on this show? We can't go out there and mess some shit up, you know. We can't. I was getting ready to like, hold on, what network we on now? But yeah, no, I mean, I'm super outcome focused, and these gentlemen, you know, we'll sit down, we'll have many masterminds, and I think one of the strongest points of our team and aspects of our team is that we have many meetings, and our communication is like it's key, like constant communication, and there'll be times where I may not show up here like a week, you know, I may not come down to the galleries all week. You know, because I do a lot of my best work out in the field, right? I like to be out there, I meet people, I'm making...
And then he comes out of nowhere, and he's got this clutch.
Yeah. Like, I mean, today, I was doing some work around Brooklyn, and I had a few meetings and stuff, and I came across this one spot, and they were, I think they were starting to get rid of some furniture or something, and I'm looking around, and I was thinking about our space, and I'm like, oh man, you know, you guys getting rid of this stuff? Let me grab that. You know, I haven't spoken to anybody all day. I've been out in the field all day, but I just showed up and I'm like, you know, we got these 3 pieces straight come up right now.
You need an actual clutch.
Yeah, like, I'm serious.
Like, yo, what's up? And it comes in all forms.
Yesterday, not the bag. I'm talking about like out of nowhere. Me and him were talking. You know what? We need blinds for this next spot. This guy comes out of nowhere. He's like, I got blinds, by the way.
You know, we have our bigger space across the hall from the smaller gallery. We've been thinking about putting up some blinds for some time, and we've been going back and forth on picking the right, you know, things. And I was out, and I just like, yo,
you just show blinds,
show with blinds. I'm like, yo,
straight up.
But yeah, it's all about the outcome, really, and maintaining the focus on that and understanding where we'd like to be, where we'd like our company to be, but most importantly, what we'd like our lives to be. You know what I'm saying? We all want to live a certain lifestyle or want to be a certain place, but we also want to be able to help others. Can't help many people unless you're at a certain point in your life, right? You need to reach a certain point before you really can actually start to help, right? So this is something that we work towards and we strive to, and I hold on to that, and I don't let anything stop neither myself or us. Even little hurdles that we may go through within our team, outside our team, maybe certain events that we're doing that doesn't turn out too well, whatever the case is, none of that matters. Because we stay focused on our goal, we'll reach that goal.
The ends justify the means.
Yeah. Now you understand. Like right here.
Who said that? The end justify the means. Was that like Karl Marx or some shit?
I mean, that dates back a long time. It could have been.
But that's basically what you're saying. The end justify the means.
That's right.
So we're gonna take a little break, and we're gonna come back, and I want you guys to talk about your aha moment when you guys felt like you were making at least a dent in what you guys were trying to do. Right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah, there you go. That's a good problem to have.
The one that resonated the most.
Yeah.
The one that just came in head just now.
Wow. All right.
So welcome back, guys, to Lay in the Cut Radio every Friday at 9:30. We got the Canvas crew guys in the building.
What up?
You know what I'm saying? So we ended with the from the last spot. We ended at what was your aha moment? You guys were talking about some spots that you guys actually went to doing your designs and stuff like that. So where's that game? What was your aha moment? What was the moment you guys knew you kind of made it?
I'm gonna say I'm gonna do two if you don't mind. One for the art and one for the apparel. And this is basically very much like showing that outcomes shape opportunities. You should always be on the positive side. Like when it comes to, I always believe in something called ego versus evil. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And that's very much whereas your ego is gonna be the emotional side, whereas if things don't ever go your way, you're gonna lash out at it in the immediate and seek immediate satisfaction. You know what I'm saying? The evil is the evolution of that, where you can understand that problems are something that's always comes with whatever journey you're on, you know what I'm saying? But it's the outcome of those that shape your opportunities, you know. So there was through Aaron, he met a real dope dude from YRB magazine called John Nubian. They were doing a show at
YRB. What's YRB? For those that don't,
YRB is
Yellow Rat
Bastard magazine. Yellow Rat Bastard was an iconic store, clothing design store over in Soho. Yeah, actually, I believe, and from my understanding, it's a Mark Echo company.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's Mark Echo?
Mark Echo has Echo.
The Rhino.
Echo, the Rhino.
How old?
Complex.
Wait. I know he's your nephew. I know he's your nephew. How old?
23.
How much?
Okay.
23.
Oh, okay.
How old? Okay, so
He might never even heard about this.
yeah. Okay, so
I'm thinking Art Deco.
Mark Echo was one of the pioneers in hip hop fashion.
Averex.
You know, Averex. Yeah, so he's around the era where it was like FUBU.
Yeah.
FUBU. You know FUBU?
I don't know.
Okay. Before you buy you, right? It was around the FUBU era.
The Kanai era.
Kanai.
Walk
you know,
Away.
Yeah. It was.
Alright, well.
I think Diddy also has something out at that
Sean
time.
John just like was starting to come out at that
First
point.
at the scene of shit,
Yeah.
the Velours.
Yeah.
So
the Velours was
Tyler-
a key.
Yeah,
Yeah, you need the Velours.
Oh my god.
Yo, shout out to John Nubian.
We dating ourselves.
John Nubian. I met John Nubian a long time ago. One of the first Brooklyn Blues first shows. I'll talk about that later. Not to cut into Ty's aha moment, but shout out to John Nubian.
Yeah, we met him at a show at 212 Arts. Aaron was sponsoring it, and you know we usually go into rooms where we don't know the crowd. Our mission is to know the crowd, but not at the same time establish our own personal relationships with the people that are running the event or the establishment and whatnot, for so that they'll be able to know Canvas and not always a shoe-in through a third party. So John Nubian took real liking to our clothing, and one of his friends, Chris Colley, shout out to Chris Colley, was on the board for an Italian fashion brand called Official Made in Italy. And they were doing a pop-up in Soho for about a month or 2 months. And they loved the gear so much that they gave us a spot in their shop.
Oh, nice.
Free of charge.
Wow.
You know, like there was no line sheets, no lookbooks, nothing. It was like, yo, I like that. You got it?
Took a chance.
And that was really dope for me because coming up, like Soho was like the mecca of fresh. If you was in on Broadway, Broadway and Canal all the way up to like West, like
it was Henry, right?
Houston or something.
Henry Street we were on.
You was the man. Like if you was in that area, you was. So for us to be doing basically like person-to-person sales, like we didn't have no store, we had no website, no nothing, to now having shop space with an Italian, Italian fashion brand. It was like a pop-up with nothing but like high-end fashion, whereas like you had like stuff like clothes, like 500, 550, handmade messenger, Italian bags.
People would buy that shit back in the days though. Even kids like in their 20s would buy that shit. I don't know how they came up with the money, but I guess because they worked in that area. But it was always like a barter system. Like I work here, I give you a hookup, you give and
for us to be able to do that, and then actually that's when we started growing a core network or a core base of supporters, because people see that, they're like, oh, where is it? You know, and that motivated us to open the doors of, all right, establishing our own brick and mortar store, our own space to be able to facilitate this, because the reaction from the masses is, this
They
is
like the
dope.
brand, right?
They like the brand.
So,
you know what I mean?
quick question: where did you guys get the idea for? Because I saw something on your Instagram, but I want you guys to say, where did you guys get the idea for the logo?
Which?
Oh, the
lips.
The lips.
Okay. So I remember a story that Ty told me, and this kind of changed throughout the time. But Ty has something really nice about the logo right now, and then it means something else to me as well.
Okay.
So, but Ty and Sam created this logo. So go ahead, Ty.
Yeah, this logo started. It was a very imperfect logo, but for me, I just wanted to be able to have something like very simple that represented like wants, like lust, like desire. You know what I'm saying? And it's something I wanted to be like as an homage to things I thought was dope coming up. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why there's gold teeth. You know, like I grew up in an era where
we all had bangs.
You had money.
You had some gold teeth.
I had fronts. I ain't front.
You know what I'm saying? Like in Trinidad, like we came up, like you over here now. You got that two fronts with a whole grill like done up. Like it was fresh.
So it's not from a chick, because I saw a picture with a chick and the logo. So that was I was way off.
That was Jessica Williams from the Daily Show.
From who?
Daily Show.
Okay.
And I was just actually
Jessica Williams.
You posted that one?
Yeah, it was life imitating art. That's basically the idea, is that she did the motion without, and it's just out there. You know?
Okay.
Yeah. No.
I'm like, because I thought it was pretty cool. I was like, oh shit, that's kind of hot. Like I love the logo.
It works. That's
I
the
love
thing.
the logo's
It's
hot.
real.
Like I love the logo. When I saw it on the banner, I was like, oh, that shit's kind of hot. But, yeah. So.
Nah, definitely, man. And so that was for the apparel. That was the first like, alright, it's time to be doing it. For the art, I would say it'd be us being able to participate in Artbasel. So this is a goal that was set a year in advance.
Nice.
Like, you know what I mean? Like I went out there the year before just to see, cause you know what I mean. I hear about Artbasel. And it being like very much like, again, like a mecca, like the highest of the high, only the dopest of the dope is featured out here. So
it's in Miami, right?
Yeah. Yo, Miami's crazy during Artbasel, you know.
You know, you did. Sorry, Christian. I went to Miami. I didn't care for Miami. I don't know what it was.
Well, see, did you go on some like regular? I'm just gonna go chill, like, or
I went on vacation.
Go for an event?
I went for vacation, but it was like,
did you have a plan?
Yeah,
you went there. Like, did you know what you?
Yeah, you gotta go out there with.
Why did you rephrase it?
Because going out just winging it.
That's it.
Because it's Miami, whatever, right?
To me, I was like, I don't get the fascination. I'm like, whatever.
All right, so next year, December, right?
Beginning
December. Come out with us.
December. Yo,
come out with us for Artbasel. I'm talking.
Is it Artbasel or Artbasel?
Artbasel.
It's Basil.
It's Artbasel.
I never knew.
Yeah,
Artbasel, nigga, not Basil.
I always say
it was funny because we was riding down. I drove down. It's Basil, but it's Basel. It's not. Yeah, it's Basel. And I learned that while out there as well. I mean, I wasn't calling it Basil though.
What was you calling it before?
I was calling it Basil.
Basil.
Basil is Basil.
Basil. But then I get out there and there's people that are like in it, and they're like, "Oh yeah, it's so nice to be with you here in Artbasel," and I'm like, should I be saying with that accent? I'm a weird one right now.
Sometimes you can't trust people because then they'll be like, it's like Target. Like,
Now, is it just fashion, or is it just was it pop like culture wise?
It's for Basel. It's for Artbasel. It's mostly art. Right, it's an art. It's like, so you see how major Fashion Week is. New York, London, Paris, like all these But Artbasel is that for art culture.
So what do you guys call your kind of art culture? Because you mentioned a lot of like the Fashion Week and all that stuff. So how would you categorize the fashion that's in Artbasel that you guys are part of?
So we bring that. So we bring a very, very unique twist. And so like, and we were a part of a show out in Artbasel. Big up to Sulu Life.
Yeah,
who got us into an amazing show in a supercar showroom out in Miami. This is like an amazing showroom for luxury high-end cars, all like. But they also instilled a fashion show. There are fashion shows a part of Artbasel as well, but for the most part, when you're able to be one company or one brand coming with art and apparel, you set yourself apart, right? Yeah, so we were able to put on a fashion show alongside of an art show.
That's dope though. That's more, I want to see that more than anything.
It was insane, right? And we really truly bring a very unique aspect. We're talking about art, apparel, and drinks.
Yeah.
I mean, right? So so that's really, so like Artbasel is featured to artists and the art culture with a twist sprinkled in with some fashion. So that's that, and we bring all of that.
So when you say drinks, like what kind of drinks do you guys?
So we have we also have a beverage company, which I started some years ago, and we've merged. It's called Brooklyn Blue. Brooklyn Blue is one of two brands that we have. It's actually our rendition of a pre-mixed cocktail called Blue Hawaiian, a classic Blue Hawaiian with a bit of a twist. So it comes pre-mixed. It's rum based with fresh pineapple and coconut in every bottle. Right? We're Brooklyn natives, so
that's a West Indian type of thing.
Yeah, but it's a West. So this is something where we were able to bring. It's funny because it's commonly referred to as like vacation in a bottle, right? Island in a bottle. It is very island, but that's something that is key here. So we're here, very busy. We have all 4 seasons here. Everyone's really like dreaming of being on vacation or being. We have a cocktail that brings you there with every sip.
So if you can't afford a vacation,
just grab a bottle. Just grab a bottle.
So where can they get it?
In the winter.
It's made to order. It's made to order. You can actually find it at 333 Lounge on Flatbush and 7th Avenue. We'll be in 2 liquor stores in Park Slope this year, 2018. We also sponsor major events throughout the tri-state area. Tyler was talking about Artbasel. We bought, I think we bought 80 bottles.
Wow.
Yeah, we bought 80 bottles down Miami for Artbasel. We used 50 for the events, and then we used 30 to play with while we were out networking. We're talking about you didn't have the greatest experience in Miami, but you came out with us, man. We were out in the thick of it. We're talking about amongst artists, musicians, everyone just out and about, and everywhere we go we bring our brands, right? We either wearing them, drinking them, or showing them off, right? So I made sure to we made sure to bring down enough bottles to make sure we spread that and spread the word of what we're about, what we're doing. So with the cocktail in the mix, it's another tool, really. It's a tool that we use to help unite everybody under one brand, right? And I created this to unite all cultures here in Brooklyn, right? Especially I'm from Park Slope originally. It's one of the first neighborhoods that I've experienced going through the full gentrification process, right? And the food transition, right? I wanted to unite the new with the natives, right? The new people coming in with the natives and help everyone to kind of, flow with each other and understand that it's something, we're all still people, right? Whatever happens within our communities are happening. It just means that we all need to work a lot harder, but it doesn't mean that we cannot live together, right?
So what nationalities are you guys?
I'm actually Puerto Rican and Greek.
Okay.
But Brooklyn native, right?
We're Trinidad. Well, American born.
He almost went I'm from Trinity, boy.
Important out here. It's real out here right now.
Yeah.
And I'm Somali, but born here.
Y'all only speak English?
Huh?
What?
Or y'all only speak English?
Yeah.
I know 2 languages.
Sam's trilingual. No,
bilingual
because it's.
I faked the 3rd.
So how do you feel about the whole shithole country?
How much time we got? How much time we got?
He said how much
Keep it
time we
brief.
got.
Keep it brief.
No, I mean, if we're gonna talk about, I mean, the U.S. has been like actively bombing my country for quite a few years, and the conversation itself about how he treats it, I don't take much stock in anything that he says. I mean, he is the leader of this country, but I mean, there was a point where you take information from a source like that and it's like eternal, it's truth, it's matter of fact, and then sometimes you can't even get everything that you want. Sometimes they'll give you half the truth, but you'll still accept it as is, right?
He's giving you everything.
He doesn't, not only everything, he's telling me like how his bowel movements are, like, you know what I mean? He's talking about like, why am I having a conversation about his dick size? Like, you know, why was that a thing? Why was it ever a thing? You know, like, and everyone is like scrutinizing him, but also it's because of how ridiculous he is. You know, I mean, like, it's a clown. And so when he says something like that, I don't care. Because
my thing is with him, I don't think he knows how serious his position is. Like, I don't think he knows that his words mean more than what they mean before he's president.
Obviously not taking it serious because he's tweeting the shit.
So,
I mean,
he's ignorant.
you
And he possibly got the position by mistake.
He read that. That's what I read that too.
You read that?
Yeah, I read that.
He might have gotten
He thought he was gonna win.
He was gonna win. He
was
did it for publicity so he could like run like his own. I guess he wanted to have like a Donald Trump TV situation.
Network or something. Probably thought that this would be great.
He thought it would be great press.
So wound up getting into the seat. And now what, brother?
So it's hard.
So okay, real quick, I want to talk about something else that's also the news that we all seen it. Being that you guys are designers, right? How did you feel, or do you feel that it was an intentional thing done by H&M, or it was lack of management that allowed that to come out?
Well,
combination.
I mean, it was an overseas. It was H&M overseas, right? It was a UK, right? You want to grab it?
Yeah. So.
Because
we've had a conversation about this, right? So,
I'm gonna jump
how
in,
many hands
hands
did this thing go through, right?
Right.
So
That's my thing too. Yeah.
It goes through a lot of hands.
Yeah, one
Design
designer.
take the picture and go. No.
Yeah,
it's not like that.
Come on.
It could stop at online sales and it's just strictly something on there and they just did mock-ups, but there's still multiple people in that. What that shows is with design team that there is no people of color surrounding that circumstance, so it's complete oversight.
Or if
they're not paying attention to it.
Or if there is, there's no one that's willing to be like, this might need to be changed.
Yeah.
And let's say there was, they don't even have enough voice for it to not happen. So the issue is that like in London, people like they call kids cheeky monkeys, right? That's like a thing. Like, you know, you're being clever, you're being cute, but they also throw bananas at the football players. You know what I mean? At the soccer players over there. So racism does exist, and it's apparent. But
they
when
throw bananas at the soccer players?
I know that.
Yeah. So what happens is like at the black and so what happens is that when something like that comes out, it's meant just for sales, but there's nobody paying attention and there's nobody that would matter of who to defend around it. That's it.
Yeah, I was gonna say like with H&M, I mean, good looks on dropping that ball straight, straight up.
You gonna swoop right in.
Looking.
Discount.
Hit me up when you need, because you're gonna need it. Like, you know what I mean? But as you said, like something like that, it doesn't just fall through the cracks.
Right.
Like there's literally like a ladder of designers and assistants, and then and you know what I'm saying? That's like there's like different swatches and swaps and whatnot.
Because I was willing to play devil's advocate, and I was like, you know what? Maybe a young designer that took the picture or designed the sweater didn't know much, right? And you know he didn't know that's insensitive to some people, right? But at the end of the day, like there are higher ups from you that have to approve that allowed that to go through, and that's where I think everybody should be fired. Like,
wait. So let's say, so like G-Eazy, for example, he had a deal about to come out like maybe next month with H&M, but he canceled it because of the situation.
Right.
So if y'all had like a deal made already, you know, contract signed, you got a couple $1 million. Y'all wouldn't nix the deal
for the people. for the people because
Because
you have to
according to-
understand that we're you have to understand that
On a
we
PR level,
stand
you can't
we
even
stand
touch
we
it.
stand by our people.
Yeah.
We're not gonna and here's the thing though, outside of the professional world, outside of company and corporations and things like that, I don't let anyone disrespect our people. We go out, I don't let anybody disrespect us in any kind of way, right? And neither of us do. It doesn't matter if you're a friend of a friend of a friend and is just hanging out with us for the first time, no one's disrespecting you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this was a major disrespect.
Mhm.
This is like you really don't give a fuck about none of us,
But
right?
also-
But wait, can I ask? Are those guys? Wait, was the little boy? Was that digital? Was that a real little boy they put in
It
a
was
shirt?
the mom
It was a
responded.
real little
The mom
boy. 'Cause that's the
responded.
mom got paid
Yeah,
like
somebody's-
1.5 million, and yes, last night she basically said the check clear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So
I ain't
that-
mad.
yeah.
She was like, listen,
she's like,
you
get
guys
over it.
blowing this up.
But-
Get over
You're
it.
making this a
we're
bigger
also-
deal than what it is.
we're
She was okay
Yeah.
with her
Nah, that's
child
bullshit.
being
She got the-
called-
She doesn't care. She doesn't care.
But this,
Yeah.
this is what I'm saying now.
Yeah.
Is,
So money-
G-Eazy cares.
is it something that is not looked at as in a big way out there?
Sure.
That the mother was like, okay, so I'm cool with
She
it.
gonna fuck
You know what I'm saying?
she don't give a fuck about it because they deal with it all the time, right? And she's like, all right, they call us this shit all the time, but at least now I'm getting paid for it.
Straight
Yeah.
up.
I mean, but I mean, how
But to
far
the
is this
masses.
thing? To the
But-
masses,
And plus, when
different
you send a lot of
story.
it in the United States, you kind of have to be sensitive to
I mean,
certain people.
Hey, I hope,
Technically,
listen, to
technically.
that mother, I hope she gets another check, right? An apology check
Yeah.
for using your child
Well,
and
she
playing
gave-
like.
She get $1 million check from Diddy though, because Diddy signed him for a contract, but the check got to go through her because
And
Yeah.
Right,
And-
the
and
mic-
then-
And she
that's-
still don't care.
that's another problem that I have.
So
Now
she's
we
a
glorify
multi-millionaire
this
right
kid
now
who
through
did
this
nothing.
kid.
But nah, let's
What do you mean?
He's
Look
just
at
a
Mo.
child.
You think
Yeah, but
he'll
he didn't
be
do anything.
upset?
He
No,
just-
he didn't. He just
Look
stood
at the
there.
flip on that side, right? If you want to talk about devil's advocate, remember
Right.
King James, that little boy that did the bully video?
Yeah.
You found out about his mom,
Yeah.
and then you found out that
His
people
mom
started
was
giving
racist.
money. Yeah.
Right.
So what happens? It's the same circumstance where the parents using the child. You know, so the mother, she's happy with what she's getting in
Right.
that circumstance. Keaton's mom is happy with. Well, technically, I don't know if she's still, but when it comes to the insensitivity part of it, like in parts of Korea, they wear shirts that written in English that some of the people don't even know what it says, and it says bitch, nigga, hoe, ass, and stuff like that. Fuck balls, like it's just words,
Just random
just
words.
random curse words on hats.
who says
And
that? Who
This
says
is in
In
Korea,
Korea.
yeah.
In
But-
Korea.
And
This
it's
is
worn in
fact?
public. It's worn in public as fashion. You know, just like how
They
people
don't know.
here get like Chinese tattoos or Mandarin or whatever,
Right,
and they don't know what it says.
Yeah.
The same thing
Yeah.
over there. You know, so
It says Jenna So's chicken on it.
Yeah,
But-
yeah.
yeah, so
they,
right.
they think their Asian friend told them the
Right.
real shit,
Yeah.
right? They go somewhere
It means
else.
love.
So
Oh,
with
right.
this mom,
Yeah,
with this
yeah.
mom, she is happy with that the fact that this happened. You know why? Because it got her. Yeah,
Yo,
it's
do
just
you,
that. And that's
do you think the kid is gonna be happy with all of this when he's a man and
He ain't gonna
realizes?
care.
Come on,
I don't
he's
think he
not-
gonna care.
that's
I don't know.
not-
I
He's
care,
not
right?
gonna.
I
I'm gonna.
think- Yeah,
I
when he
agree with
realizes-
you. I agree with him.
He ain't gonna
I
care.
He's not-
agree
he's
with
not
I don't
gonna
know.
care about
Or-
that.
If I was 6 years old and I got a little money,
When he sees
And I'm
himself
16.
as a 6-year-old child, he's gonna see a picture of himself during this time. He's gonna be a man. He's gonna see a picture of
Yeah.
himself wearing his shirt. Will he be offended as an adult, as a man?
Will
When
he
he's
be
a
mad at the
man, will he
parents?
be like, "Why the fuck you put me in that shirt?" Like, what the
Absolutely not, because it's 7 figures came with that.
fuck? Hey,
That's what I'm saying.
He might be
his
like,
mom would be
damn,
like, "That's your college."
Wait.
Like,
but he
Alright.
might be like, damn.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I
Pay
want
for
that
college,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
pays like-
saying?
yeah.
Took
Raise
us
that-
off the
you
street,
got out.
right?
to be
Well, I don't
honest
know what
with
their
you-
lifestyle was.
Do you remember
before
hot
all
dogs on the
this.
stove?
I don't know
Right.
if he had.
That
I don't
fried
know if they
bologna?
were okay. I don't know what kind of lifestyle they live. It was hardships, and this was their break.
True.
And she's like, "Yo, fuck it. This shit got us out the
the
hood."
kid probably
Right.
wasn't even wearing that sweater. He's
It's-
probably
or
wearing
just the green one.
blank,
Yeah.
a white sweater.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
they
saying.
just do that. They see the
swap
power
up.
of
You know
editing.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I just don't understand why now they glorify him like he did anything. Like he didn't do anything.
Oh no, he
I
ain't
wanna-
doing that. Stood
I
there.
wanna
He got paid
address-
child model.
I want to address.
He just happened to be in a sweater for no reason because his parents are stupid.
But look at how many other brands jumped on that. They
Right.
used that
Oh.
mock-up to now
Yeah.
put their own joint on.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, I
you
saw one that said "Rule for everybody black."
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was like,
You know what I'm saying? Like, what's
Here's
up?
the
Yo,
hit. Here's
How
the
many likes
hit.
did that one get?
like,
Here's the hit with
like,
H&M.
It said black on it.
opportunists
Double.
everywhere.
Yeah. The
That's
hit
it.
with H&M, they just took a hit in America. Man,
Yeah.
right?
So, yeah, we're not
We're
shopping
the
in
only
the
ones
UK.
on
We're not
the
shopping in
uproar
H&M no more?
about this shit.
I never shopped H&M. They don't.
I mean,
None of this shit fit me.
I knew he was gonna say that. It's a European brand. I lost like 65 pounds, 70 pounds not so long ago, and then I started shopping at H&M, but now...
Now you done with H&M?
No, I mean, who knows? I don't know what's going on.
The other part that Aaron...
We got our joints from the wholesale district anyway.
Word up.
So,
now,
like, we copping from where
you know the end.
I've been done with H&M and major corporations, especially since we've been wearing our own clothes. We design our own clothes. Everything I wear is canvas. I have canvas T-shirts. I think I even have canvas socks that I made not too long ago. But yeah, listen, we're all about that, and that's what it means to create your own, right? Because now, what do? We wear our own clothes. We drink our own drinks. We have our own art. Our family are musicians, so we listen to our own music. We now got family on the radio show, so now we listen on radio.
You guys are sort of you're reminiscent of Made in America, that TV show. That was a great TV show. I have no idea why they took it off, but it's similar. It's so the same way. But you know, you guys are like you guys remind me of that because you guys are hustling so hard to get your brand out, and then they had that one moment. You know what I'm saying? And listen, I think your shit is hot. I love the logo. I love the brand. I love what you guys put out. The sweater's ill. The hat is hot. You know. Listen, I need your hookup to know where to get my shit.
There is one thing that Aaron does do, and about this is that even when a brand fucks up, we're not afraid to do community outreach. Dumbo Kitchen is like a prime example with these two guys. Dumbo Kitchen is a prime example. So they had a major L, against black people in a sense, and so when they reached out and said, "Listen, we understand that's not how everything goes down. You know, we'll try to see like what you could do better. You know, and what you did wrong.
What was that?
You check them. Their server and the management.
Big, shout out to Dumbo Kitchen. You know, some of our people are still a little like, they're still a little hurt over some things that happened there. But they had an ex-employee. They closed early on Sundays. Long story short, they had some people still in the store, in the restaurant. A black couple. In particular, a guy and a girl, young, maybe 20s or so, and they closed at 7. There was a couple there still kind of enjoying their time there, and they had an employee that started pushing them out very aggressively, and one of the patrons, the black girl, the dark-skinned girl, was like, "Oh, it's because we black, right?" And unfortunately, the two women that were on staff at the time was like,
everybody knows that.
She was like, "Oh, the girl." They was pushing them out, and the girl was like, "Oh, that's because your manager don't like black people, right?" And the server was like, "Everybody knows that already. Just get the fuck out. No one gives a fuck, right?" And pushed them out, and it became a really big thing.
They had
but here's the thing:
they had it on video.
They had it all on video. The guy was recording it the whole time, and they got into a little thing, right? And she was like, "Just get out! Everybody knows we don't like black people. Manager don't like." They didn't realize that the girl behind the counter wasn't the manager. She was just another cashier. Wow. The family that owns that establishment is actually from Flatbush.
Oh, black?
They white. But they from Flatbush. They like some sort of they're like some sort of European, Italian, something. But they're actually like lived in Flatbush 30 years. They've had this business almost 10 years, right?
In the community.
And the thing is they've never treated us poorly. And we're all minorities. We're all people of color, right? We hold meetings there. We see this and it's like, all right, somebody in your corporation and your company fucked up. H&M, sorry, but somebody over there fucked up, right? I don't know who's gonna be okay with any of that. The way y'all fucked up was way different. But we see things like this, right? And we experience things like this. I experience these things in other stores, right? And other things just randomly, right? It does exist, but for the most part, with Dumbo Kitchen, Ty and I, we attended the community. They did a community outreach, and they did a talk, and they invited everybody over, and we spoke. We actually told them how we felt. We bring business there. Right. We bring big business there because we have meetings with clients. We have meetings with potential investors. We have meetings with people that can help shape this whole neighborhood. And we'll bring them down there. We'll have, because it's a nice setting. The people were nice to us at the time, you know what I'm saying? And still now, they're really good to us. But at the same time, we don't know what happens when they come across other people. Maybe they're nice to us because they got a chance to get to know us. How they feel about people right off the bat, we don't know, right? But then we experience it then and there.
And that's the representation of your business, though. You might not have those values at all. But then the people who you're hiring to be the face, you get what I'm saying? You gotta make sure, listen, just because you got a little success, you can't get comfortable.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because what you have is a brand. And right now, more than ever, whereas things in society, a lot of things are now shunned. You know, and it's so easy to lose everything straight up off of like,
real quick,
like, you know what I mean? Like
Just
off of one bad
your-
decision.
yeah.
Straight, you know what I'm saying?
Off
But
touches of chicks.
Yeah.
Real quick, because we're gonna run out of time for the live feed. I want them to know where they can find you guys at.
all right, we're at 145 Front Street, Brooklyn, Dumbo, right under the Manhattan Bridge. We have a 2-room gallery, Suite 16 and Suite 17. Artbasel Gallery is on Suite 17. You could also find the apparel in Suite 12 at The Spot NYC. Shout out to France. The Spot NYC has over 16 independent designers of all colors, of all nationalities, streetwear, formal wear. We got accessories. They got everything down there, and I really give a lot of credit and a lot of big ups to France, his team, Diamond, Michelle, Candy Woo. Candy Woo, what up?
What's your website?
We at canvasraw.com, www, of course, canvasraw.com. You catch us on Instagram at Canvas Design Shop. Canvas Design Shop on Instagram. I'm Aaron Alexander on Instagram, Aaron Alexander 718, Brooklyn Blue, BKLYN BLUE. You know, the website is completely interactive. You'll find the apparel on there. You'll find the art. All of the art can be resized. We have prints on metal, canvas. We have some work. We have work all around the world. We have some work that we'll be releasing from Japan, from Kenya. We have a lot of things going on. Sam traveled. He did a drive from the West Coast down to the East Coast. Most recently, has a lot of work that he'd like to share about those travels. It was
10 days.
amazing. It was amazing.
Yeah, because I try to get people to come with me, and then you know how it goes. Like you start planning, and then they're like,
it's almost like 20 people in the plan.
And then all of a sudden I'm in my car. I'm like, okay, it's just me. And so I took 10 days because I hit up, I think, everybody I knew, that I've known since college and in high school, and I was like, yo, I'll be in your town for like 2 days, and then that's like the blessing of Facebook. I was like,
now you drove back from LA. You drove there and back.
No, from LA to here, and so I took the entire. It was over November of 2016. Did a southern loop. I was gonna hit North Dakota during the whole pipeline thing, but the first wave ended of that. So and then I didn't want to get beat up by police, so I was like, you know what? I'll just like keep going straight, and then hit NOLA, St. Louis, Austin, like a lot of Texas.
A lot of Texas.
It was a very long drive. It was a very long drive.
You said 2 days in Texas to drive through?
No, it took 14 hours to get across.
Okay.
It was from Arizona to Austin. It was insane.
I drove 6 hours. I drove 6 hours to Virginia, and I was like, yeah, that's crazy. 10 days.
Before we run out of time, real quick, we actually have an amazing show coming up here. February 1st is the kickoff. That's a Thursday. It's gonna be quite amazing. It's gonna be a 3-day show.
It's from the 1st to the 5th. It's gonna be an artist, our actual first independent artist doing her first solo show at the Artbasel Gallery. Shout out to Elizabeth Sholneck. She'll be doing her a photography exhibition called Loud Eyes.
Nice.
Basically, a photographic journey of the protests against Trump in NYC. You know what I'm saying? So. Everybody, it's major, beautiful, and it's all shot on 35mm. actual film, not digital.
Wow.
So
Wow.
straight
And
up,
if
big
somebody
shout
wants to
out
do
to
their
her.
show.
Her show that's coming up. I hope everybody can come down to attend. It's free, sponsored by Brooklyn Blue.
So it's gonna be here?
Yeah, it's
free,
gonna
yup.
be right here, 145 Front Street.
Yup.
What
Cocktails
time?
and art.
What time?
February 1st to the 4th, 7 to 10.
Nah,
6 to 10.
6 to 10.
6 to
6 to
10.
10. Yeah.
6 to 10.
Thursday,
February
Friday, Saturday,
1st to the
Sunday.
4th.
Okay.
Yeah, Thursday to Sunday. Revolutionary art, man.
Oh,
The
yeah,
protest against
revolutionary
Trump. This is
artwork.
That's
gonna
what
be something
RAW.
crazy. Yeah, it's
That's
gonna
the
be crazy. Yeah,
That's the raw.
revolutionary artwork. Yeah, raw. Canvasraw.com. Raw
I
is
got no
actually
guests, so
an acronym.
I won't do it because I know y'all motherfuckers gonna be loud as shit over there. So
Friday?
On a Sunday.
It's a Friday.
Friday?
Yeah,
No. I mean, we're gonna, for you gotta just come next door and be like, yo, guys. So
I know.
we're live right now.
No, but I'm gonna come support you guys. So
Alright.
I want to come see it anyway. So
Okay.
that'll be kind of dope. But I want to thank you guys for coming. Sam, thanks for showing up. I know you're driving from LA.
So I'm happy to grace my presence here.
Thank you, man. But you guys are doing some dope shit, and
Thank you.
You're doing some dope shit as
Yeah,
well.
for
so-
real, man.
appreciate it,
Thank
man.
you for this
Thank you.
platform, man.
Thank
We
you.
couldn't be more
Definitely.
grateful for this.
No, thank you. I appreciate it, man.
Appreciate
I'm
it.
glad I was able to get you guys on here, and
course.
keep doing what you're doing, and I'm sure I'm gonna see you guys in the future and blowing up, and just don't forget the little people.
No, man. Let's do
Come
it
next
together,
door.
man. Let's keep doing it
Yeah,
together,
definitely.
man.
I'm right next door, so you guys ever want to pop
Yo,
in?
man,
just-
listen, we can work on some things. We'll talk about that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
definitely.
So,
Let's crack that door open.
word. That plantation heat, boy, I'm telling you.
All right, well, everybody, you guys have a good night, and follow these guys, Canvas Design Crew, on Instagram and
Design
social
Shop.
media. Oh, Canvas Design Shop, my bad, y'all. But also come down. What we at? 145 Front Street.
Yeah.
145 Front Street. Come check out the gallery. Come check out their stuff. Get the drinks and everything. Show these guys some love because they're doing some big things. So thank you guys, and you guys have a good night.
All right.